Hello, everybody. I am your provocative host of this episode of Hit Podcast, Back at the Short Bus Podcast. Hello. Will Sad please sound off?
Fellas, it has been established that persons who have recently died have been returned to life and committing acts of murder. Widespread investigations report from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact.
What in the actual fuck are you talking about?
I think that's a quote from The Living Dead.
Shh.
Alright, and Shiitake, please say hello.
Hi.
There he is. So, how's it been, boys? It has been 15 days since our fateful meetup with Mr. Lubar.
It's our inaugural post-Lubar episode.
I like to think he's listened to that one. He's going to listen to the episode he's in when I send it to him, and then immediately block us on everything.
I
cannot blame him.
I'm hoping that happens.
I wholeheartedly hope we get a special place in his will. He sets out a certain. I want a special place in his will that it's like set out $10,000 so that when I die, hire a hitman to kill these three assholes. That's what I'm really hoping plays out.
Hopefully, actually have
Mr. Lubar, if you're listening, you know where to find us.
Yeah, I would like to have him back on.
He followed my personal Twitter.
He did say that we could talk to him in 5 years.
Oh,
so in fucking 2027, we'll get Mr. Lubar back on the podcast. We'll have to do like a reunion episode at that point, but
yeah, we have to do.
Mark on the calendars.
How about in person?
September 2027.
September 2027, baby. Write it down. We will hunt him down. We will find him.
Oh my god. Okay, I wasn't talking about...
We're gonna hunt Mr. Lubar down.
No,
we're gonna kidnap him
Mr.
randomly.
Lubar.
We're gonna kidnap him and his wife so that she can join us.
Oh my god.
She seemed like a lovely person, so...
She is a lovely person,
We'll bring her on.
For the whole 30 seconds she was here.
Yeah, she made a fantastic impression, and apparently some fantastic food. I can't wait to listen to that episode because I have to edit it in 3 weeks. So that'll be nice.
Yeah. So we're 17 subscribers away from 100 now.
What are we at now? I think we're at 83. Yeah, we were at 84, but we've been jumping back and forth.
That
which
happens.
is unfortunate. I also just uploaded a couple of things. For starters, yesterday. So the October 4th, I uploaded a video just called Be Vibing, which is doing numbers.
And that's doing numbers?
It is doing numbers. You know what's doing really high numbers?
Taser video?
Yeah, the video of me getting tased with guest Gabo.
That's good. Maybe he decided
to
to
go watch that.
Some people. That'd be pretty entertaining.
What, send me getting tased to people?
I don't know. Maybe Gabo seems like he's a sadist. He looks like he would send it to people.
I sent it to people.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Both you're a sadist.
Well, it's really funny. More than anything. It was just a really good episode of, I don't even want to say episode, it was a mini-sode, I guess, of just us talking, and then we just happened to get tased 3 times.
We just have
You can see genuine stress. You can see what I look like under genuine distress. So, if that is, you go watch that.
You're finally getting to see how your hosts tick.
Yeah. You finally see a host crumble a bit. Which is weird, because I was like, even after the fact, I was still nervous, despite knowing it wasn't that bad. I was just like, well, what if it, decides to freak out and, stop my heart or some shit? And I'm like, no, it's not gonna do
what
that.
I figured out, and what I kind of thought about, maybe the way it's better for an attacker is because you can just hold it down on him, and that'd be worse.
Probably. I don't know. You guys want to tase me now?
Seeing your reaction,
I didn't get the text
millisecond
exactly from you.
Oh, did you guys both watch it?
I did.
I watched it.
Oh, lovely. I've watched it 6 times just because I think the dialogue is funny.
So that's our first straight up official. Well, no, it isn't. This is the second time we've seen Gabo in person. I mean,
it's the second time we've seen Gabo in person. technically the second time we've seen me in person, but that's the first recent edition. So, which I think is interesting. I like how I'm the only person who got to like do their face reveal officially. You guys just had yours on accident.
Mine is not like.
Yours is very minuscule and barely capable of being seen because you look like a generic white guy.
Exactly. Plus, it doesn't help with the lighting of the situation.
My dogs are currently fucking on my bed.
Join in. Actually, don't.
Okay. Well, no, I just turned around because my dog started growling, and it turns out my dogs are fucking, so that's fun.
That's fun.
You have fun with that. Please don't fuck my pillow sitter. Okay. Well, while they're doing that, how's everyone been? It's been 2 weeks since we've talked.
Well,
no, not exactly.
Flea market.
Oh, you're right. We went to the flea market.
I'm
who wants to start off that adventure then? I forgot it existed.
Yeah, I know. I know you did.
Okay, Shiitake, how about you? Would you like to tell the story of flea market adventure?
I mean, we've been to the flea market twice since.
Have we? Has it really been twice?
Yeah, twice since Lou Bar.
Yeah.
Twice in the post Lou Bar.
Yeah, I basically texted you guys. Hey,
which is funny because I'm pretty sure the first time is when I bought the taser.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the second time I bought gifts for my grandparents and my uncle, and then a shitload of fire. Oh, they loved it.
Yeah, you did buy a lot of fire.
Speaking of which, hold on. My dogs are fucking again. Okay, cool. Hold on. Don't mind me fucking with shit. I bought a pack of.
Oh yeah, the big pack of
2, 3, 4, 5.
Dude, he bought a. Guys, I want you to understand, Neckbeard is a pyromaniac.
It's a 50 pack. It's a 50 pack of lighters.
The crack lighters.
For $9.
Yeah, the crack lighters, yeah.
Little crack lighters, and then I also purchased Zippo lighter fluid, which I still haven't gotten the Zippo. It's highly unfortunate.
You mean the thing you way overpaid for?
Yeah, the drop shipped Zippo you got?
Yes, the thing that I most likely got scammed upon, and then...
You did? No, that's not like... No, that's not like a most likely. You did.
3,200 in matches. All right, listen to this shit. I ordered from the website.
You ordered from the wrong website.
Yeah, you ordered.
I still haven't received it, which is violently annoying.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, buddy, I don't think you're getting that anytime soon.
I mean, for one, you got scammed.
Yeah, you got scammed like
shut up! I didn't get scammed. Shut up! Didn't happen.
You did.
It's been.
I mean, you're not the only poor fool to fall for this, so don't feel too bad.
I'm violently annoyed though, because it gives me like a tracking number and shit.
No, you guys, you know what I love is how I immediately looked up like on AliExpress the price of,
and it was like 30% of the price that he paid for.
$2. It was like $2. That's all it was.
The tracking
I think including shipping, it was like $5.
Yeah, like no, it was free shipping too on one of them.
Yeah, no, it was like barely a fraction of what Neckbeard spent on his.
Yeah,
I'm very annoyed.
Remind us how much you spent again on the
$23. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's 23.
Yeah, that is the end of the world to me. That is literally getting fucked in the butt by someone who just.
Speaking of poor financial decisions, I'm thinking about now buying a banjo.
A banjo? Why would you buy a banjo?
Why the fuck are you buying a banjo?
I'm thinking
learning how to
about it.
play the guitar. Because
well, it doesn't hurt to have my option. It really isn't. I've done my research now.
You've done just because you can do research doesn't mean it's gonna equate into you being a fucking banjo god.
Well, I didn't say I would be a god. I just said I'd try to play it.
You should be doing banjos, just ding 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 ding.
I mean, also, this is an electric bass, and banjo is an acoustic instrument too. So, in theory, I could bring that up to a fireside if I wanted to.
Okay.
And just any other time.
You should. You know what you should do? You should record yourself playing bass and banjo at the same time. Make an entire music video with just yourself. That'll really make tax evasion and cheese finally.
I don't know. You might need to get some music editing software. You work on it, I'll play.
Gotcha. I mean, if you
Also,
send me
maybe
the clips, I can edit it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot of like concept bands because obviously someone who plays and listens to a lot of metal music, I'd aspire to play in some sort of group. So I have like these pseudo wet dreams about a band, and that's always kind of funny.
What the fuck do you mean pseudo? What the fuck does that sentence mean?
Good question.
Hate you.
I'll always hate myself more. Anyway.
Fair.
I mean, I've like come up with a name for this faux band and like all this other stuff, and I was thinking if I have a banjo, I could like make an album and call it like hick metal.
Okay.
Okay, that is race.
Is there a reason for it, or just cause?
Racist for two.
What?
Hicks?
Wouldn't I be the? Isn't it things like white people?
Yes,
you know,
it is.
Like what I am.
You don't have to be white to be a hick. Thank you very much.
That's
yes,
fair,
you do.
but it is a predominantly white group.
Why are you so upset by this?
No, that's true. You can't.
So
You don't have to be. You don't have to be white to be a hick. It's just predominantly white.
Yeah, it's a racist stereotype for my crackheads. Thank you very much.
It's a lot of people who just live out in the
crackheads are just called
for people who live out in the sticks.
I take great offense. For the sole
What do you mean?
fact that I want to.
Also, the banjo helps me dream about my like a little cabin out in Appalachia, stranded from everything else in the world.
Appalachia, dog.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm busy setting up my lighter stand right now. Beautiful. I now have 50 lighters just actively staring at me.
Shiitake, what's the problem with Appalachia?
No, nothing's wrong. Well, Appalachia, there's a lot of stuff that's different about Appalachia.
I mean, such as?
Yeah.
The reports of Wendigos, it literally being, it used to be where mafia bosses met up. There's a lot of shit with Appalachia.
If I'm like stranded in the middle of nowhere in Appalachia, and build my own like cabin.
Hey, while you are talking, can you pick a color? Green, pink, blue, red, or purple?
Pink.
Purple.
Pink, purple? Alright. Pick a number 1 through 10. Whoever's closest I'll use.
7.
5.
Okay, Sab, what color did you want? Pink?
Pink.
It was 7. Ooh, fuck. Hold on, let me turn off. I'm gonna turn off my fan.
I feel like he's gonna blow himself
burn down
up.
my house.
So, I guess that's one thing I learned about banjos while doing my research. I just wanted to see if y'all knew. Do you think banjos are played with your fingers?
Okay, I've returned.
No, you have to play with a certain pick, don't you?
What? Yeah, I never knew. I know people do play without picks, but the little finger picks are like rings you put around. You don't have to, but a lot of people do it because it's a little easier. But they're like little rings you wrap around the tip of your fingers. It's like a half thimble. Not really.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna modify my crack lighter real quick.
As you would expect it to be.
Don't worry, I'm making a very small IED.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of a fucking crack lighter if you can't?
You can't improvise it into something.
Hold on, it doesn't tell me what way is what, so I don't know. Let's hope this makes it better. And let's hope I don't break it. And
so, seeing as though we are 5 days into the spooky month, you guys got any plans for Halloween?
Dude, I don't know.
I've had most of my plans for Halloween already done.
I got a wedding next month.
Whose wedding?
That's in November, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say also not October.
I still gotta find a date.
Oh yeah, I get to see an Iron Maiden concert this month. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing your Snapchat story about it. Yeah, I was gonna see if I could go, but no, I can't now.
I was gonna see if I could go, but that's a lie.
No, that's not. I actually like Iron
No, I
Man.
said I was going to, but that's a lie.
Oh,
although
dick.
I would
Dick move.
Holy shit! Okay, fun fact.
You
I'm not
fucking
gonna set that
dumbass.
one off. I'm gonna set this one to the side because that motherfucker is a flamethrower and will blow up in my hand.
I mean, isn't that what a crack lighter is?
What?
Yes,
Why are you...
but turns out doing it 5 times over the natural amount turns it into an improvised explosive. A little more zesty than I was looking for.
Oh, that was the goal, though.
I think I'm gonna reset it just a bit because I definitely outcracked that lighter.
Mm.
Alright, let's hope this doesn't blow up. That genuinely scared the shit out of me for a second.
Yeah, no, I could hear the fear in your voice as soon as you went, fuck!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was this genuine fireball in my hand. Like, imagine if I set off a firecracker just in my hand. It's kind of what I just did.
You've done that before, though, haven't you?
Yeah, flea market previously.
But there's a difference.
But there's a difference.
Different. Okay, hold on. Oh, God. The difference is if you light a firecracker or something in your hand, as long as you have your hand open, it's not going to blow off a finger. It's just going to hurt. This motherfucker, I gotta grip onto like a gorilla. Like, if this thing blows up, I'm losing my right hand. That's my jerk-off hand, which is very unfortunate. Now, let's see if I fixed it. If you hear me screaming and then end the episode, you'll know what just happened.
Hook hand, please.
So I did it for one flash, and apparently not enough.
Oh yeah, do we still want to talk about what else we did at the flea market?
Yeah, you guys keep talking. I got shitloads of stories.
Yeah, we can learn about the flea market. We learned something very interesting at Shiitake. He likes bullpups.
Oh yeah, he has like a weird fetish for bullpup guns.
I do not. I like the gun. Jesus Christ.
Okay, well,
that's what they all say.
You were very horny for it. Just saying.
Yeah, it was weird.
I was not.
Your eyes horny. Shot out of your skull and your mouth dropped wide
your
open.
Tongue,
you yelled
like,
at the top of your lungs.
No,
you yelled,
seriously over dramatic. They are over dramatizing this. I literally was like, "Oh, cool, a bullpup."
Okay,
and
cool.
I was looking at the price, and they were fucking like the whole time. Oh yeah, Isaiah, why do you like bullpups so much? And I'm just like,
because he was like asking for he was borderline gonna suck the dude's dick for this bullpup gun.
No, I wasn't. I just asked the price. What is asking the price now? Wanting to suck the dude's dick? You'd probably do that.
I'm just saying. If it
also saying it's the guy who is bi.
Yeah, that is true.
So guys, I'm gonna send you a video. Oh shit! I'm gonna send you guys a not a video, but a picture on the Snapchat. And if one of you would save it and send it to the Discord, that would be fantastic.
I got you.
Okay.
There's Cracklighter.
Oh god.
There's Cracklighter.
Oh my god. Oh, you did that fucking trick. Okay.
Yeah. Where you just basically break the inhibitor off. I'm gonna set this guy to the side so that I remember that he's cracked.
I remember an old buddy of mine when I was in when I was in school,
continue.
would do that shit all the time.
So
and then we saw an old timey Tommy gun. It didn't have the drum mag, but it had the regular bar mag.
Why are you playing? Why'd you put a video or a picture of fuck? What movie is this?
Because you go Zombieland.
Thank you. I love that movie. I don't know why the fuck I forgot it.
Yeah, I just put it during the banjo conversation.
I'm thinking of a thing. I'm thinking a bad thought, but a thought that I want to do.
What is this bad thought?
Okay, I have a horn, like a horn cup.
Oh, all right.
A horn cup.
It wouldn't be flammable. It's like a hollowed out cow horn.
Yeah, that's not really that flammable.
No, okay. I'm just gonna light matches while we're talking, and I'm just gonna stick them in there.
Like on the school bus.
What? Yes, like on the school bus.
All right.
If I'm getting arrested for anything in my life, it's gonna be accidental arson. Without a doubt.
No, I think it's gonna be full purpose arson.
I mean,
I don't know about accidental.
Legality purposes.
Accidental. After you bought like 50 lighters for like $12. And then a full can of kerosene.
It was $9, thank you.
It was $9?
Yeah, it was 9 for 50.
Dog.
Dude, they're super off.
That is not okay.
They're Toyos. Here, hold on. Let me look up the brand. Toyo lighter.
So, do we want to go past the rest of the flea market? Because the big joke of that was the rooster joke, and that kind of got old quickly.
Oh, my fat cock that everyone was looking at?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Dude, a random fucking tweaker came up to Neckbeard and it was he was funny. You got a big cock there.
Yeah.
It was funny, and he made the joke about getting the tattoo of the rooster below his knee, and he had a cock below his knee.
That guy was definitely on crack, though. He was having a great time.
He was. Yeah. No, he was tweaked the fuck out. There's no other way.
Oh, yeah.
Crackheads make the best saboteurs.
You guys want to talk about the coleslaw?
Oh, you want me to put that image in? I immediately saved that.
Sure,
I was waiting for him to put that in.
He has it.
All right, hold on. I'm going to start lighting matches.
Should I actually buy this from AliExpress? Yes, I can.
What from AliExpress? What are you looking at? Oh, the lighter?
No, a figurine.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of figurine.
Oh yeah, my thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, your thing.
Okay, so I'm a big fan of the Alien vs. Predator franchise.
Oh yeah, your cum predator. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other figurines. The
oh my god, we're not mentioning that is something because this person can be easily found online. They have a website. This will cause us to get a defamation lawsuit.
Do it.
Defamation.
No balls, do it.
Oh no, please God.
Be purposefully vague and it should be fine.
Well, okay, so this random dude has a stand at the flea market that he sells resin prints on. These resin prints are
I see. You're talking about the pedophile dude. Yeah. Oh, dude, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, right his ass out. I don't give a shit.
Honestly.
God. Oh my god, I love that. No, you're talking about the pedophile dude.
That man touches children. We all know it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. But he has resin prints. But the thing is, these resin prints are very poor quality. Like, they break easily. And they were like near naked anime girls.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them were children.
Yeah, and a lot of them were like lollies. Not the best thing to.
I just relit my lighter, by the way, the crack lighter, and it did sparkles up at the top, which was really cool until I remembered that probably means it's going to explode.
Yeah, don't do that again.
It immediately became less cool.
Just here.
Also, hold on, as I crack open a cold one.
Shut the fuck up.
Which I used doing my teeth, if you couldn't tell. But, a beautiful Arizona.
I'm going to send this into the Discord chat. This got just promoted to me as we were talking, me looking at something.
Yeah, go ahead. They're listening to us.
Why is your Discord profile now Marvin Heemeyer?
Why not? He's like my idol.
I like that your Discord thing is just sometimes reasonable man. You are the least unreasonable person I know of.
Yeah.
Sometimes reasonable men must do unreasonable things.
Yeah, well, you do reasonable things occasionally, you know.
Let me finish up the pedophile guy story.
Hold on. Hello Kitty Creative Lighter Windproof Pink Red Flame.
What?
Lighters, accessories, birthday gift, boy girl. Okay. You're listening.
Dude, but no. And the guy kind of stopped me because he's like, "Do you print?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have."
You could smell the cuckatude off of shiitake.
No,
and they
no, he could just see I printed. That's all.
The boom. You should have just said I 3D print guns and walked away.
I am in fact not paying my taxes and
I'm a felon.
Your corpse.
I have actually printed a ghost gun, so.
It really doesn't feel like something you should admit. on a podcast episode, but I
doesn't feel like something you should be ashamed of.
I have not printed a ghost gun.
I have printed
defense.
several ghost guns in Minecraft.
I was gonna say
in
that.
Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, I downloaded the mod for ghost
retroactively
guns.
state in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Indeed. I've in fact eaten 7 hookers alive in Minecraft.
No, I just did that.
No, that one just did it. That was not even in Minecraft. It's fucking so different.
That's why I did delay the podcast recording by an hour.
Oh, you were busy. You were busy cleaning up.
Yep.
I get you.
Oh wait, no, I have that meme. I have that meme that fits perfectly into this. The one that you've already seen.
Which one?
I mean,
I don't want to know. You know what? I just don't want to know. Oh, the
you've already seen it.
I want to
I know
know.
which one
No,
you're
I'm
talking
not
about now. So, boys.
Yeah.
Any other stories, or can I start up on?
Wait, can I finish with the pedophile one though?
We could, but I don't care about what you have to say. So
no, okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Go.
But no, the guys left me, and this guy kept talking his head off about printers. I fucked up.
Wait.
You're gonna have to do some editing.
Wait. Now.
Okay. Neckbeard came back for me and immediately didn't you inquire a little bit with him?
No,
why?
I walked up. I don't even remember what I did. I just walked up and went, wow, you're still
yeah, father, I hunger.
Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, you Sab also came up and was like, Father, we're hungry.
Oh yeah,
okay.
We're hungry. Dad, we're
yeah,
hungry.
and I immediately took that out, and
you didn't take the first out, which was us just actually ditching you.
Yeah.
Because we had left
pretty much
for a while.
Yeah, and then I purchased my I went and got my figurine of Chopper from AVP.
Mm.
And then I bought a BB gun.
Delicious. I'm still saying Sab never bought one, and we were gonna do a gunfight. I'm very sad.
It's kind of sucky because you have to do this. You have to angle it to let the BB drop and then reload, cock it back and reload.
Yeah, so's mine.
Cock.
Mine's got a cock on it.
Cock.
The boys.
You mean like the thing guys have, like dudes have? Ew.
You guys have cocks? Gross.
Ew, honestly.
Ew. Straight up disgusting, actually.
I just have a flat surface. I'm neither.
I'm like a Ken doll, yeah. So, y'all know how it's Spooky Ween soon enough, correct? Or actually, as of this uploading, Spooky Ween was like a month ago.
Unfortunately. Time of recording, Spooky Ween's this month.
Can someone explain what that is to me?
Halloween, you fucking retard.
Oh, you fuck. Oh. You fucking confused me on the time. As I stated before, my mind is kind of getting fucked up with dates right now.
My bro has straight up dementia.
No, it's because my family is so fucking stupid. They cannot remember dates properly.
Hey, well, so apparently neither fucking can you.
No, I can, but they keep fucking with me.
It runs in the family.
No, they just keep fucking with me, being like, "Oh, because my own mother today was like,
did you guys hear JFK got shot today? He got murdered today.
Oh, speaking of which, did y'all have seen any of the Jackie Kennedy memes about her just eating sheet metal?
Dude, that's all my For You pages.
What in the actual fuck are you talking about?
Dude, there's have you never seen a picture
Don't
of
explain it, dude.
She's an absolute fucking troglodyte.
I'm Googling it now.
Troglodyte, and she looks like she actually eats sheet metal. That's how JFK found her. He offered her a piece of sheet metal, and she just married him out of it.
I don't feel like that's true.
She just should have ate the bullet.
This is true, dude. Look up a picture of Jackie. She was even fucking in a news article, she was named as America's ugliest woman.
Her eyes are very far apart.
She looks like a lizard.
Look at her teeth. Look at her teeth. Her teeth are so scarred down from eating sheet metal.
That's not true.
She didn't.
Guys, she's going to kill us.
Dude, why do you think JFK literally had
never
like
mind. She died
over like 30 girls in a day come to the Oval Office.
Guys, we can shit
You're
on
gonna
her
say,
all
you
she
think
wants. She's
Jackie
been dead
Kennedy's
for like
still
20
alive?
years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, no way
30.
Jackie Kennedy's still alive.
No, she's not.
I don't
No
know.
way.
Maybe. Fuck you. You don't know.
If most of the presidents after JFK died, why would the presidents?
I don't
Like,
know. Fucking
why would
Truman's
he?
still kicking.
Is she really?
No.
Is he?
Oh, I thought you were actually being fucking for real.
Guys.
Of course not.
Is this man just like what the fuck?
Guys.
Wait, which one is that? Because
Truman's been
there's
dead for
Truman-
so
it's
long.
3 different Trumans. I'm
Wait,
thinking about which.
Truman's been
No,
dead
no,
since
that's
the
weird.
70s.
Do you not know who Truman is?
He's the
No,
one
I'm
who
trying to
nuked
think of who I
Japan.
was thinking of.
Yeah, it was the guy who nuked Japan. Yeah, A-bomb.
Yeah, okay, now I remember, but
He's fucking stupid.
no, I was
shit.
thinking of the director of the FBI. That's who.
Yeah.
Jagger.
How do you get Truman and Hoover mixed up?
I don't know. My brain kind of wrapped
I am
two
far
around.
too not sober for this. So, gents,
For not sober, shut the fuck up. You're not an alcoholic. You don't.
You're never.
I've been drinking lighter fluid this entire conversation. Actually, it's the
What?
only way I can keep up with you people.
What are you, Jackie Kennedy?
You are
now?
never
Like a
not
different
sober.
degree?
What are you talking about?
I'm never not sober. What? That is so not
Correct.
true. I had 6 edibles at one time that claim otherwise.
What, half a year ago?
That was that really like half a year ago? Damn.
It was in May.
I'll be
Sam
damned.
is like the intellectual.
Shit, you're right. Anyway. Alright, so back to my spooky ween story. So you know how spooky ween is in a few months, so all the things are doing spooky up, right?
What are you? Are you really being stupid right now?
No, you're being retarded. Sam, tell me you
No,
understand.
but you just said in a few. Spooky Ween is in a
I
few months.
understand it.
You fucking
I
dumbass.
said
Did
few
you not hear
weeks.
your own words?
No,
He said
incorrect.
weeks.
I said weeks.
I heard months.
Well, guess what? Fun fact.
Are
this
you
is
having a
being
Freudian
recorded.
slip? Because I've studied all of this because I have to give a speech tomorrow on it.
On what?
Okay, you're schizophrenic.
What are you giving a speech on?
Freudian slips.
Okay, well, clearly you're a dumbass and wrong.
What?
You heard me, bitch. Anyway, so what wound up
Shut the
happening?
fuck up, you stupid.
What wound up happening was you guys know Busch Gardens, right?
Oh yeah.
And how they do
And
Hollow
they're-
Scream, right?
Yeah.
Well, I went down there with a friend of mine from work. We'll call him Jacob because that was his name. And this is the same guy who I did the escape rooms with. And he's just kind of been like my go-to guy from work to go do random shit with. And he's like, "Do you want to go?" And like, this is like 7:30 at night, and this was during when we were gonna do movie night. He just texts me, and he's like, "Do you want to go to fucking Busch Gardens Hollow Scream?" And I'm like, "Yes." so it's like 2 in the afternoon.
Hesitation.
So it's like 2 in the afternoon. He rushes down to my house. He picks me up. We go to Cece's Pizza, like an hour away.
Oh yeah. I remember
Yeah.
seeing that on your Snapchat.
Yeah, we went to Cece's Pizza. We played arcade games for a bit. It was great. But then we went to Hollow Scream. It was so good. Cause okay, allow me to explain. Before I moved down here, the only time I've ever done a Halloween-related horror house was at Wikiwachi. Or y'all know where that is. The Wikiwachi on Halloween has like one house, and that's it. And I did it once when I was like, I want to say 12, maybe 13, and that was the last time I did it and everything. And the only way I walked through the whole thing is because I had my head down and I was buried my face in my mother, and then walked forward through it, like the big,
Sigma.
like the big brave boy I am. So I was like, I literally warned him. I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm a huge pussy. This is going to suck. I'm going
Baby
to hate every
moment.
moment of this. And he's like, why did you say yes? I'm like, cause I felt like it. Alright, cool. So what I did was, we got in early. We bought passes or whatever, and we did all that shit. We got into the first line for the house early because we showed up at like 5, and it doesn't open till 7. So we got there super fucking early, and we were waiting the whole time, and we were just chatting. Soon as the doors open,
and we walked through. I don't know what part of me wanted to do this, or what part of me defensively started to do this. I just started going, there's a spooky motherfucker right there, and there's a spooky motherfucker right here. There's a spook right there, and a spooky right there. And I was just pointing at all the spots where all the people were hiding before they jumped out. And apparently that was, like, what I needed to, like, calm myself enough to walk through the house. So, like,
I think it's like it's like instead of fight or flight, it's just groove.
It's literally just vibing. So I was walking through this haunted house, like, still scared a little bit, not jumping at anything, but just nervous. So I'm just gonna go
a little bit.
I'm like huddled up, getting ready to punch something, and go, "There's this fucking motherfucker right here," and I point to like a room, and then the guy jumps out. I was like, "Knew it! There's this fucking motherfucker right there." And like all while this is happening, they only had like 3 or 4 people in the line, so it was me, Jacob, and then like 2 other people, and they're just laughing their asses off. There's this fucking motherfucker right there. There's this fucking motherfucker right here. And I realized it started to work because I'd started to realize where people would hide beforehand just based off of like, this feels like a good place for somebody to hide. So I started fucking with Jacob then, and I would like tap him on the shoulder and go, there's this fucking motherfucker right there. And I would look to the other side where the person was actually hiding. So the person would jump out from the other side and scare the shit out of him.
Over the whole time.
Bro had spoilers for the haunted house.
Straight up, and I'd never been in them before.
Because Neckbeard just fucking
precognitive, baby. That's just straight up precognitive. I seen the future, baby. So we did that for a couple of them. So the houses there were, the first one we went into was like a haunted mansion. It was relatively unremarkable. There wasn't a lot of cool shit in it. But it was a fine start to the day. There was another one that was like the Bayou or whatever, which was super disappointing. It was like werewolves or some shit. And they just kept like, there was a lot of werewolves. Like there was just an uncomfortable
werewolves
amount.
In the Bayou.
Right, but they weren't scary or anything. It was just like a dude in a dog mask. And I'm like, wow, you guys are really shitty at your job. You've made this immediately less scary. But all along, there's this fucking motherfucker right there. Like the whole time, anyway.
I think they should have made they should have made were-gators, just like human gators.
They could have done so much stuff because at first it was like a voodoo section, which was really fun.
Yeah,
and I'm like, wow, this could be like
so
a really interesting concept. Now, the coolest thing in that entire little section was they had one of those bridges, like the suspended bridges with a spinny room, where the room spins around the bridge, and that was super fucking weird to walk through. But it wasn't that cool. It wasn't enough to save the room. There was a clown one. Oh no, the clowns didn't have a room. They had a performance, which we watched the last half of, which was fine. But they had bumper cars. The entire like Egyptian section was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about in Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called now because they changed the name of it since the last time I've been there.
So we were doing bumper cars and shit. There were like 4 people in full clown makeup or whatever, and they were like shooting quips or whatever. One of them just looked dead inside. So of course I decided to fuck with him. Immediately.
I love how you turned it around.
Oh, I did because he would like do his lazy like clown puns or something like that. And whatever, and I'm just sitting there like throwing quips back at him like an asshole. And no, this isn't like a haha everyone claps moment. This is just something I was doing because I thought it was funny. Like they were getting pissed off.
I'm gonna bully a clown.
Yeah, they're actually getting upset with you.
Oh, they were some of them were getting like really into it. Like a couple of them were like, "This guy's funny as shit," and they were shooting the shits with me. And then there was just this one dude whose like mask was falling off, and he was tired as sweaty as shit. He was just super fucking grumpy the whole time, and I would fuck with him every time. Because as well as while I was driving, I would also like cut them off as they were chasing people because they would creepily follow behind somebody and like. So I would T-bone them repeatedly and then make fun of them and then reverse away and then keep going like a dick. It was super funny.
He fucking.
I trolled. I was real life trolling. It was great.
I would have loved to watch that happen.
God, it was so fun. So we did that like maybe 4 or 5 times of just me going and bullying these poor people at their job. And at the end of the night, I have more stuff to talk about, but at the end of the night, we went back for one last time, and the clowns had already packed up. So it was just
the bumper cars. No one else was there, so it was just me and
Bumper
Jacob doing bumper
cars.
cars. And we'd go to the other end of the. So it was like this big, long rectangle. He would go to one side, I would go to the other, and we would just fucking joust as hard as we could in the middle. Like we would floor it and just bonk in the middle. And that shit hurt my dick so hard because those things are not meant for 6'6" tall people. Because he's also 6'6". So our giant asses were getting flung out, and then we'd reset and then bonk, which was just so good. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my Mucho Mango from Arizona. Please sponsor me.
Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor
Dude,
us.
Oh yeah, this is a callback to the way old conversation.
Who would want to sponsor? I don't look. I'm just saying. I will never say another slur in my life if I can get Arizona to sponsor me.
Get to sponsor us.
That is fucking dedication.
Can we get the Arizona?
Please, this will be like the best thing.
So I went to Publix the other day. My mini fridge broke, by the way, which is super depressing.
Can we get the Arizona short bus?
Yes, please. I would love that. Actually, I drive it everywhere. But I got 3 Muncho Mangoes, 3 watermelon cocktails, 3 I think grape cocktails, and then 6 Arnold Palmers. Just to restock everything because I love them shits.
The most southern thing someone could have said in this context. Went to Publix and bought Arizonas.
I love Arizonas also, but fucking hell, dude.
Dude, they were $1 a piece, so I was like, fuck it. Because normally I get the 15 pack of the blah blah blah
little guys.
Whatever, the sweet tea.
The
half and half Arnold Palmer. Thank God. Fuck. Anyway, I normally get the 15 packs because they're like in a Coke can size thing, and I would just down those fuckers.
You know what's kind of funny? Arnold Palmer will be known more for his lemonade than he ever will for his golf career.
I honestly didn't know he was a golfer until I actually started buying Arizonas because he's on there as a golfer.
Yeah, no, I forgot about that. I knew he was one, but I just forgot about it.
They will always find that funny.
He's never done anything interesting other than make a very, very good drink. So anyway,
I'm gonna send you.
Oh yeah, what's up?
No. Go ahead, keep talking.
Okay,
I'll tell mine after.
Okay. Well, no, you can go ahead. I'm going to be talking for a while. I've got a lot of shit to talk about.
Okay, so I remember playing a game when I was a kid, like back in the PS2 days.
Okay.
And it was called Predator Concrete Jungle.
Yep.
Oh, based off Predator 2?
Yeah. No. This is like a standalone game. It's like, I don't think.
Yes, but that was like, I think that was the basis of Predator 2, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so. Because it was a standalone game. It had like its own.
I know there was a Predator game that was Concrete Jungle.
Yeah, no,
not a game, a movie.
No, Predator 2 is just the different thing entirely.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Was it Predator 2 that was it though? Yeah, no. Predator 2 was the one that was in the city.
Yeah, that's the one in the city. But Concrete Jungle like takes place in the city, then it goes to the future.
That sounds stupid as shit.
No, dude, you'd actually be surprised because the story was actually really cohesive and fun to play. You basically played a predator that got embarrassed during a hunt. Well, not embarrassed, but fucking disgraced. So he was outcasted, but then after his banishment was up, these predators live for a fucking long ass time. Like his banishment was 1,000 years, and he was still there. His name's Scarface. That's his name.
Does he do cocaine?
I think like predators live like lobsters, except they don't just get procedurally bigger.
Yeah,
I would love that. That would be fun.
It's a very large predator.
Yeah, he's like 20 foot tall because he's lived for thousands of years.
They just introduced one of the figurines for the newer because they're trying to bring back Concrete Jungle. They're trying to like generate hype for it.
Okay.
And this it's one of the predators you fight because he got captured and basically made into an amalgamation of machine and predator. And his name is Stoneheart. He is fucking
the $2 million predator.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. But because they put him next to the city, not Jungle Hunter. They put him next to the Jungle Hunter. I'll send the picture of them, the comparison between the two, in the Discord right now.
Okay, yeah, sure.
What the fuck is that, Seb?
What was it? I mean, it was the thing about the dead hooker.
Dude, oh my god, I can't with you. But this is what Stoneheart looks like.
Okay. I've seen lots of SFM porn that starts like this. This very image.
Okay. You need to stop. Don't fucking ruin my childhood, buddy boy. I
I'm
think
saying
you've
your
done that
childhood
enough.
has been ruined.
By the website Rule 34.
Please don't mention that website again. But no, I'm going to buy this figurine. He is $60. Outright, he is $60.
Imagine paying $60 for a piece of plastic.
Cook.
You eat microplastics every day. I don't know what you're talking about, Sab.
Yeah, I do it so that I can shit
for...
out Funko Pops. What of it?
I don't pay for them extra. They're just a bonus.
Yeah.
It's a bonus. Shut the fuck up.
The microplastics that'll eventually give me a brain hemorrhage are, I don't pay extra for them. They just happen.
I forever love that game, and I wish they would make it again.
Why not?
Do it.
Hear me out.
You do it.
Play the original.
Also, don't you have a 3D printer?
Yes, I do, but I can't print that. I could literally get sued for that.
Why?
If you make it for yourself and don't sell it, I don't think you can get sued.
Copyrighted? I'm not gonna sell it, but they can still sue me.
Man's like,
for
I built
copyright
ghost guns. I refuse to make this action figure.
Yeah.
Ghost guns are different.
No, it's only a violation of copyright law if you
sell it.
If you sell it. If you just print it for yourself, it's not a violation.
I swear I read there's a statute that even if you fuck, I can't even, but it's gonna be even hard to get the fucking model for it.
That's true, but you could, if you felt good enough about it, you could do it yourself.
I don't think I could do it to the technical level they can, not yet at least.
God,
Well,
why does my dog keep
there's your goal.
stomping my dick? Go lay down, you little faggot. This whole time, my dog's been walking back and forth between my bed and like the door, and then curb stomping my dick in between, like an asshole.
Hunt that little thing.
You're a cunt. You're a cunt. I hope you get raped again. Okay, so back to the story. So we did clown section. That was fine. I couldn't fit on any of the roller coasters, if you'd guess. My fat ass doesn't fit on any of them.
Yeah, no, I could imagine.
I gotta go to Busch Gardens sometime. During winter, so it's not like hot, Florida hot.
Well, I mean, it was pretty good when I went, but it was stupid fucking expensive.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I never rode cheetah hunt ever, so I got to do that.
I've done it. It was good. It was fine. It was boring. I'm not actually. Despite this isn't copium, by the way. I just don't like roller coasters. Like I don't give a shit about them. Despite the fact that I can't fit on them, even if I wanted to, I just really don't care.
I love roller coasters.
I'm not much of a thrill seeker. If I wanted to be a thrill seeker, I'd go skydiving, which I might do one day.
I feel like you're more of a social thrill seeker.
Yeah, I like pissing people off or like screaming the N-word in a Popeye's chicken.
Yeah, you're that kind of thrill seeker.
In a Popeye's chicken, not a Popeye's restaurant. In a Popeye's
chicken from Popeyes.
Yes, like a big ass rotisserie chicken. I'm within it. Yes, like a megaphone. I scream into its asshole.
I just imagine someone pulling up to the Popeyes, the drive-through window, just yelling the N-word and driving away.
Yeah.
Can I get another? Can I get a number 5, nigga? Thank you. I'm glad. I like the silence after this. I think that's lovely. So anyway, back to the story. Basically,
keep in mind, Neckbeard is Cuban and white. He's not 90% black.
We've encouraged them to watch the video.
Your Honor, I am 0% of a nigga.
If they watched it, they would know what he looks like.
Yeah, you can very clearly see it in Dog's name. But in the meantime,
So there was these little sections other than the houses, because most of the other houses were pretty boring, except for one. Actually, there's one more house I wanted to talk about beforehand, which was the vampire house. So we went to
vampires.
We went to every house we went to every one of the houses maybe 6 or 7 times. That's so a lie. It was like 3 or 4.
That's so a lie. It was like...
Well, because I said the numbers wrong. In my head, I was thinking of different things at the time. So I said 7 or 6, and I'm like, that's just incorrect. It was like 3 or 4. Except for Bayou, which we went to once because it fucking sucked. So while we were there, the vampire one...
Oh no, you could have just yelled, furry, every time you saw a werewolf.
I did, actually. I did that a couple of times. However, at the vampire one, so the basic layout is you walk through this rock formation, and there's a guy just chilling there, and he'll jump out and scare you, whatever. You go in, go around, blah, 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 blah. Then there's this little area that's just a gimp room. There's just imps.
Yeah.
Like, they're on the walls. There's one that's hanging above, like, a wax candle on a bed. Like, there's weird, it's like velvety room, and there's like moans being played over the speakers. Not scary at all.
What the
Just
fuck?
super weird.
Like, just to get you horny and pumped. What the
I guess it's just an actual gimp room.
Think how funny it'd be if you just took a selfie, and that was the only picture you took of the night.
I didn't
Just
bring
took a
my
selfie
phone.
in the
I
gimp
could just
room.
walk up
I
to
didn't
like
bring
one
my
of the
phone with me.
people there, just took a selfie with them.
But there was another lady in there, in one of the other rooms in the vampire one, who's just this completely bald lady. And she's like,
that's what's scary about her.
She's got like fake wings on or whatever, and like big vampire teeth, and she just hisses at you as you walk in, and then you walk away. And then there's a girl next to her laying down crying. And so I walked in and I went, "Oh no, you have cancer!" And I'm like, "No wonder she's sad." And I could just see her like chuckling from underneath, which is really funny.
That's great.
But then we kept going through the house. And then there's this dude who sits behind a barrel and he jumps through. He's like, "You're never allowed to leave." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So that was like right before the exit. So we finished it. We walked out and I went, "So we're not allowed to leave, right?" And he went, "Yeah, why? What about it?" I was like, "Let's fucking do it again." So we hopped the fence.
No!
So we hopped
you
the
did
fence
not
back
hop a fence.
over.
There's no fucking way
Well, it's
you
not
hop
like
a fence.
It's like it's the rope. It's the rope divider. It's nothing crazy. We hopped the rope divider, walked through it again, and then the guy. So we go through all the gimps and whatever again. We make it to the other side, and the guy jumps out. And he's like, "You're never allowed to." Oh, what are you doing here? Like,
he was right.
He broke down emotionally. He's like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "You said we couldn't leave. We're stuck. It's like Hotel California." He's like, "Oh. Okay." And then we left, and then I was like, "Let's do it again." So we hopped the fence again.
Inflicting psychological trauma on
So
a
we hopped
scary
it again. We walked all the way through it again, and then he goes, "You can never." Oh, dude, you can just go now. Just go. Leave. You can go already. We're like, "We're not allowed to. The rules have been broken."
He was actually getting upset at you
And then
guys.
so I walked out. I was like, "Let's do
Just
it
go,
one last
please."
time." And he's like, "All right, yeah, sure, whatever." Because he's getting annoyed. Like, even Jacob's getting annoyed at this point. I was like, let's just fucking go do more stuff. I'm like, "No, we got more things to do."
One more time.
So we go through the thing again, and he goes, you can hear him audibly sigh beforehand because like no one's gone through this except for us and maybe like 4 other people. So he knows what's about to happen when he hears us walking through. And he doesn't jump out the last time. He just walks out and he's, "Dude, please, just go." Like the desperation in his voice is delicious. And then
I wonder how anyone else responded that whole time to seeing you go through like 6 times.
Yeah, it was great. So then we went to another one.
Did you do the cancer joke all 4 times?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
cool.
I did. All
right.
So there was one more.
I actually did that all 4
One more
times.
house I wanted to talk about. There's another one that was like a junkyard, but that doesn't matter. It wasn't that cool. I didn't really give a shit about it. But there was one that was like Christmas themed for some reason. It was like horror Christmas. But we didn't know that because we were walking around looking for another one, and all we could hear was like Christmas music, and we're like, "What the fuck?" So we walk behind a roller coaster in like a back alley, and there's this like the rope going back, and I'm like, "Okay, I guess there's something back here." And there's like a line of 30 people, and we walk up and we see like Christmas trees and shit, And it's like,
what?
It was a Christmas theme one. And I said, oh God, the scariest thing imaginable, Christianity.
Oh.
And this like little girl.
I thought you were gonna say consumerism.
Consumerism. This little girl who's like 12 is sitting there laughing her ass off with her dad, which is funny as shit. I love that. So we walked through the first time. It's a basic horror house, whatever. No one gives a shit. And at the very end is Santa Claus, and it was a guy who looked like Santa Claus. He was a big fat guy, big white beard. And he would just scream, "You're naughty! You're naughty! You're all naughty!" We're like, okay, cool, whatever.
I know where this is going.
No, you do not. So we did that one.
Aww.
So we did that one once, and then we came back like an hour or two later. We went through the whole thing again, and Santa wasn't there anymore. It was a different guy. It was just a big fat guy with like a fake beard on, like a very visibly fake beard on. And he was like burping and shit and being gross. And I say as I burp. But I look at him and I just like,
it was you.
Yeah, no. I just looked at him and I screamed, "Are you circumcised?" And he just panicked and went, no, but I'm," and then he just lifts his leg up and rips the hardest fart I've ever heard. And I thought that was the funniest shit. Cause he like panicked. He was like, no, it's and like rips ass. I just thought it was beautiful.
So he's not circumcised.
Santa is in fact not circumcised, confirmed.
Well, I mean that would make sense. He's never really been a thing about Christian holiday. It's been all about consumerism.
Yeah. So the last thing about this was there was a walk around things. Like, so there were the houses, the rides were still open, and then there were walkthroughs, which were just like areas of the park that if you walked through, there was spooky shit. One of them was like a graveyard or whatever, and it had like nuns and whatever, and it had spooky shit, and it was all dark and whatever.
You mean the National American holiday?
Yeah.
So there was a lady.
What is a kilometer?
So there was a ghost lady, right? And
oh shit, yeah.
And she had like huge breasts, like big boobies, if you will.
No fucking way, bro.
Let me finish. So we were walking by the first time, and every time it happened, me and Jacob would go to different sides. So that was like, I'd go this way, get spooked by this thing. He'd go this way, get spooked by that, and then we switch. His ass was like sitting there and like staring at the lady with the big boobs.
Dude,
and like
I
talking with her. Like, and we passed her like maybe 20 times. Like 20 times we kept walking back and forth because he would direct us back that way. Like, not subtly at all. He would kept directing us back that way just so he could look at her again and talk with her. And I'm like, dude,
oh
my fucking
God.
by the end of this.
Bro had that neuron activation moment.
Dude, because as soon as you said ghost girl with big boobs, neuron activation, I wish we had face cam because neuron activation went off in my fucking brain right there. As soon as I heard big boobs,
So he just keeps like walking back and forth, just saying like easily 20 times, maybe more, probably more actually.
Dude, oh my God! This
every
poor
time
woman
he passes by, he sits and for like a minute and a half he'll talk to this girl who hasn't said a word, by the way. She sticks in character.
Okay, I was gonna say
she
probably hasn't said a word.
She just follows him, like, and like mimics his movement basically, and that's all she did.
No way.
Yeah. So he's just sitting there flirting the whole time, and she's just walking back and forth with him, and I just like, I feel terrible. So I'm like, this girl's gonna press charges in a minute.
Man.
Well, she was still following him too.
He just walks out really defeated, and he just says, "I got a restraining order."
Yeah,
dude. You know what Jacob should have done? Dude, you know what Jacob should have done? He should have tipped her. Fucking like,
here's $10 in my number.
I want to see that happen. Yeah, tipping scare actors at a theme park. I want to see that happen now.
That'd be great. So anyway, not yesterday, that's a lie. Sunday, I went to Screamageddon, which is another thing that is in. I don't even know where the fuck this is at.
Wasn't it like in Ocala?
It's in Pasco. In Pasco, there's a thing called Screamageddon, which is this big field. So we showed up there hours early, like always. But halfway through waiting in the beginning. Oh, I forgot to mention, when we walked in, there was a midget just chilling. He was just part of the group. So we saw.
Oh, he was just a part of a group. I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, it was a midget actor. Like,
no, he wasn't even acting. He was just a dude who was like, apparently he's a famous wrestler. I don't know what his name was. I never caught it.
Oh, like the micro.
Did you get a picture with him? Wait, I might know.
No, but he's a little black guy, big forehead.
Oh, I think I'm gonna send a picture.
I'll tell you if it looks like him.
Racially profiling midgets.
Yeah.
No, because I met a midget black wrestler when I went to the wrestling night.
Yeah, well, apparently he's famous, or so they said. But apparently he's like
because
a huge pussy, which was super funny. So halfway through us sitting there chilling and talking, because it was me, Jacob, and another one of my coworkers. We'll call her Emily, because that was her name. And so halfway through us sitting, what's up?
I love how you always go. We'll dox them by their real name.
I don't give a fuck.
Because
no one
their
listens
real
to
name.
this enough for it to matter. So anyway,
they would not care.
They would. So,
dude, don't say that, because then like our podcast will pop off, and then we get.
You know what? It'll be worth it.
2 people who are actually going to care. Out of what the 20 people who have been referenced with actual names.
It'll be worth it. So anyway, so we went there, and halfway through us talking, I had to take like a huge piss, and they would not let you in before 7. And so I was like, fine, fuck it. So they have these little cloth barriers for like parking dividers and shit. And I just like hopped over one of them, sat on my knees, and took a piss on the floor while making like direct eye contact with workers.
Sigma.
Yeah, Sigma grind set. But I also pissed on my leg a little bit, which was unfortunate. But I took a huge piss, which was fun. So this one, which is a little more recent in my memory, because it just happened. They have this thing called interactive mode, where you put on a glow-in-the-dark band or whatever. It was a glow stick,
I remember this. Yeah.
and they'll fuck with you instead of it just being a haunted house. They'll
Yeah,
actively
you
fuck
told
with
us
you
you
and
would
touch
go
you.
dead weird on
Yeah,
that.
they'll actively touch you. And shit. So there were 2 interactive ones. There was 5 total houses.
Wait, before you say what you're planning on doing it,
Yeah.
Did it happen? What your plan?
What?
No.
Your plan? Your Gmod ragdoll physic?
I don't remember. No. I don't remember what that plan is.
Your plan of going completely limp?
Oh, no, I didn't do that. I had forgotten. But don't worry, I've done something better. So there were 2 interactive ones. There was the prison and then the psych ward. And then there was Bayou, clowns,
Scary.
3D.
Psych ward? What's up with the Bayou?
I don't know, but the Bayou, again, was the worst one, too. This one wasn't even werewolves. It was just, like, I don't even know what to describe. They didn't have a
Average
theme.
experience, Louisiana.
Yeah, they was just boring. It was very boring. There wasn't actually anything scary. There were dudes with chainsaws a lot, but I didn't understand what that had to do with the Bayou, which made me sad. So I'll say them in order that we went to them. So first was the 3D one, which you put on 3D glasses for. And it had like super tricky flashing strobe lights. Like if I had epilepsy, I would be dead. But everything looked kind of 3D. It was super fun. There's one room though throughout the whole thing. So there's like air cannons throughout the whole thing.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing. I was gonna look up Louisiana, so I was because let's make the joke of this is just an average experience, and I was gonna find a city and say something city, Louisiana. But I wanted to go do this, and I found in Louisiana there's a place called Morgan City. But right south of it, there is Bateman Island, and there's Beers Island, and there's Bateman Lake.
Based.
I don't know.
So anyway, that one was boring.
That is all there is.
So the 3D one you would go through, it was fine. It was weird. A lot of pressurized air cannons that would freak the fuck out of me. Dude, the very last room was pitch black, and it would strobe like a thunder effect. But it was every like 4 or 5 seconds. So you would be in complete pitch black, and then one flash of light, like a camera flash, and you would see this room of mirrors and clowns sitting in it. I'm like, this fucking sucks. So I'm sitting there dancing the whole way, and we're going through, and I'm just like dancing, and at one point, one of the clowns jumps out and then starts dancing with me, but I can only see him for like very brief flashes. It's really fun because I could see him doing the movements with me as I'm just dancing, which is really funny. So that was that one. That was fine. It was whatever.
The next one, though, was the prison, which is the second one we did, which was juicy, sexy, and made me aroused. When we first got in the line, it was like 10 minutes before the ride actually started, so some of the actors were just sitting at the entrance, just fucking with people, and there were two of them. There was one who just looked like a country kid, short brown hair, dirty face, and there was one long, lanky, dirty blonde kid, and I was fucking with them best I could. Top right. That's the guy.
That's him? Okay. I was guessing it was him, BZ.
Yeah, damn, I'll be shit. Anyway, so I was fucking with him, we were flirting with him, whatever. And they kept calling me Peter Griffin the whole time, which was lovely. So we went through the whole prison. Yeah, so we went through the whole prison, which was fine. And they were fucking with us, of course. We got to the end room, which is where they were at. And he's like, "Oh, you come here, Peter Griffin. I want you, baby." And they locked me in a cell. And he's like, they were like trading me for honey buns. And that was fun. But then I walked out and another dude stuck me in a prison cell. He's like, "You're in my room now, pretty boy. I bought you fair and square. You see that right there?" And he points to like this shitty spray painted like bloody toilet or whatever. Like, "I want you to be having that cleaned out by the morning. I wanted to see my reflection." And I went, "Okay." And I crouched down, picked up this entire toilet, and just from wrist to top, licked the whole thing and made direct eye contact. And then I set the toilet back down, and he just went, oh, dude, that's fucking gross. Just go." And he, like, opened the door back up, and then he, like, had to get back into character. Which was really funny. I love breaking people's characters, and all it took was me licking a toilet. And then I walked through.
I mean, that in Hotel California.
Yeah. So I walked through, we were done with that. That was that one. And then I went through it eventually again, and I did it for another guy who's like, "I didn't believe you'd do it. That's nasty as fuck." And the guy's like, "I just can't stay in character with you. It's so fucked up." I'm like, "Yeah." So the next thing was zombie paintball shooter, which is super fun. Which is you sit in a bus that has paintball guns like mounted onto them. You shoot the shit of people who are walking around. That was super fun. Nothing really interesting in that one, just really fun because I found out if you hold the base of it and just flick your finger back and forth, you could basically full out of that bitch. Which was great to just shoot people in the dick with. Shit, what was the next one? Psych ward. Psych ward was fine. There's this lady in front who was just like, "Oh my god, your epidermis is showing." She's like supposed to be insane, but she's just really not good at it. She's like, "Your epidermis is showing." Oh god, no. And for those of you who don't know, that's just your skin. But she would do that line like every 3 or 4 people. So you would just walk forward. Did you really just make a fucking soyjak meme?
Yeah.
I'm posting that to iFunny later.
Good. Oh yeah, I made this.
Like every 2 or so people, she would just go, "Oh god, your epidermis is showing," and everyone was just, So that was fine. We kept going through it. That was another interactive one where they would just pull you to the side, and it was just like insane people, and they would give you a random task or whatever. I always loved doing that because I would outdo them in their own tasks, and they were like, "Oh damn, you are crazy." I thought that was lovely. Oh shit, what was the other one? I'm trying to think because I don't remember them very well. Fuck. The last one was a demon house. It was like a church. And we walked through that one, it was fine. I kept screaming not racial slurs, but just racist things.
Racial slurs per se.
Not per se, but I was just screaming racist stuff. And stuff like that, just for shits and giggles. To the point that they had the manager of the house follow us. And she was just like, "Come on, let's have a fun time in here, why don't we?" And I'm like, "I'm having a blast, I don't know about you." So she followed us through the house, that was lovely. Hydration check of my mucho mango. And then there was actors in the main area. And they were like clowns or whatever. And that That was fun. We were talking with the clowns that were. So there was, I want to say 5. It was red, blue, yellow, green, purple. So yes, 5. Blue was this really tall kid who was like, I want to say 6'3", maybe. Shorter than I am, but still pretty lanky. Then purple was this short little fat girl. Yellow was short, but I couldn't tell. Green was short girl, and red was this like 6'5'11" dude, who's super aggressive. But they all had like rubber chickens, which was fun. So they would just run around aggressively honking rubber chickens as an entire gimmick, which was great because it would fuck with Emily, who'd also never been to a scare house at the time. So it was just constantly scaring the shit out of her. Because I would also distract them again while I saw actors walking up. There's also Jason Voorhees, who had this weird crush on the purple clown. Like, there was this weird soap opera going on subliminally. So the relationship between, I don't even know if they did this on purpose or if this is just how they were. Blue, red, and yellow would scare the shit out of the purple clown. Green clown was kind of a neutral energy, just do whatever the fuck.
Neutral energy?
Jason had a crush on the purple one and would try and scare off the other clowns. Like, they had this whole ass soap opera going on in the background if you'd paid attention. There was this one girl who was in like a doll outfit, like a baby doll outfit or whatever, with like the hairs plucked out and shit. She didn't say a word. She just seemed very annoyed with us all the time. I got her to join us in doing the time warp. I got like 4 people to join me in doing the time warp, which was very fun. I can't think of anything else. Oh, Purple screamed a lot. Purple got scared a lot. Also, Purple got murdered like 4 times or something like that. I don't know. She would get stabbed randomly and fall to the ground screaming, and then she would get up.
Sounds like Among Us.
Yeah, it's Among Us. Yeah, that was fun. That was what I've done for the past like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Y'all got anything else to talk about, or am I just gonna keep rambling into the abyss?
Sorry, I am laser focused on the soyjak thing right now.
What are you doing now? How many more soyjaks are you making? I'm going to soyjak your entire family.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to stop me. Dude, imagine breaking into somebody's house, instead of stealing anything, you just like put soyjaks on top of all of their family photos.
That'd be entertaining, to say the least.
That'd be good. I think that'd be fun.
Alright, time to do something stupid.
What are you doing now? I'm scared.
I'm making a short bus soyjak.
But you don't.
Could you don't? Is that really what you just said?
Correct. I would actually prefer if you didn't actually do that. I'm gonna actually do an AI prompt real quick of just soyjak. We'll see how that turns out. No! What do you mean? What do you mean it's against TOS? What do you mean? You bastard. Oh. Wait. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, well, I might have created a felony. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyone have anything else to say?
Not currently. Although, please let me finish this soyjak.
Nope, it'll go up.
I've poured my soul into it.
Post it in the chat, and I'll put it here. Sab, say goodbye.
Import.
Shitake, say goodbye.
Bye, guys.
I'm Captain Neckbeard signing off on this post-Lubar adventure.
Post-Lubar era.
Post-Lubar era, baby. Have a good one, everyone. Talk to you later.